Hello, everyone, and welcome to our channel. I'm Mark.
And I'm Rob.
And today we're going to talk about the fact that we think it's Miller time. In other words, sides out, Miller in. And hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, what are you waiting for? We're going for 3,000 subscribers, and we need your help, just like Uncle Sam. Hit that notification bell when you do, so you get notified of our next videos. So, Rob, Cheryl Miller was the coach of the Team WNBA. And everybody knows who Cheryl Miller is at this point. She's one of the greatest players of all time. She didn't play in the WNBA because she tore her ACL, and then the WNBA started shortly after that. All right, but in college, she was a 3-time player of the year and 2 national championships. And she was invited to coach Team WNBA, and she accepted. She hasn't coached in a while. She did coach in the league for 4 seasons, I believe, and she also coached at USC and 2 other colleges. She's never won a national championship coaching, so maybe she's dying to have one, or a championship. Maybe she's dying to have one, Rob. And she outcoached Cheryl Reeves in that game, and they upset them.
Yeah, I don't think it was she was very enthused. She had the players enthused. I mean, the players are probably in awe of, like, with Cheryl Miller, like, whoa. And what was cool about Cheryl, she also brought in Ann Myers, who was an awesome ball player for UCLA, her rival school, USC and UCLA. But they were teammates, I guess, on the Olympic team. So, but I mean, she just brought enthusiasm and competition to the game. And when she asked the players, what they want to do, like with plays, she let them do their thing, and also taught them, that this is basketball, and you go out there and doesn't matter what game you're playing, if it's pickup, whatever, you go out there and play hard. Rob,
and she was funny too. Like, there's this videotape of her saying, "I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun," and she knows what she's doing. That's what's so funny about it. And she was also having fun. She was sincere about the fun part. And Caitlin Clark was having fun. Rob, people said it was the first time they'd really see her smile continuously for any length of time since she's been in the WNBA, and God forbid we know why. And I think the players on the team, on Team WNBA, accepted Caitlin, and they talked about her passing and said, "Oh, we love playing with her. Why does everybody hate on her?"
Right, exactly. I mean, which we knew it would happen. I mean, once she played with, we knew that was going to happen.
We talked about that on previous videos.
Yeah, but I mean, but Miller being a coach, I would be nice if she jumped right in there. The Fever would probably thrive, definitely, just from her knowledge of the game. And then they're already playing a little bit harder, but just the knowledge of maybe playing better defense. Maybe she'll have an offense that runs motion and things like that to get the team going, not so stagnant dinosaur basketball. So we will see.
Rob, I have like 4 reasons why I think she outcoached Coach Reeves. The first one is what you just talked about, the motion offense. And there's a video of practice, and you could see motion, motion, motion. Number 2, she gave the keys to the Ferrari to Caitlin Clark and said, "Run, run, run." That's smart basketball, Rob. And she also had the players move well when Caitlin Clark got double teamed. You could see they were ready for the double team.
Right.
And then at halftime, she says to Rike, "You be you." She was 0 for 2 at that point. She knew she was a gunner. She knew she was a streaky shooter. And she knew she needed her to hit some shots to win the game. So she said, "You be you," and just gave her the ball. And Caitlin Clark had a bunch of great passes in the third quarter. But Enrique took over and just went crazy. And that's because, guess what? Cheryl Miller said, when a legend says to you, "You be you," start shooting, and you shoot, and then you get hot, you're saying, "Hey, I'm going for it." And who would have said that at halftime? Who would have said something so simple but so right to say that besides Cheryl Miller, someone as smart as her? If you see the interviews with her, she's not just basketball player; she's a smart person.
Oh yeah, but this seemed like they enjoyed it more than the WNBA team players the Olympians that were playing against them. They didn't look too happy, especially after the game. They looked kind of pissed off that they had lost because they're trying to be. At first, I don't think they were being competitive, but then after a while, I think that competitive juice starts. We don't want to lose to these.
Oh no, Rob! I thought it was competitive from the opening tip. I don't agree with you at all. The only time I saw it not competitive was like the lead was getting a little big at the end of the third quarter. The defense seemed to be lax for a few plays, but in the fourth quarter picked up again. I think it was the Team USA knew what they were in for, and they were competitive right from the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll change my mind. Yeah, they were pretty competitive, but I think the WNBA got even more when they were down by 20.
Well, of course, but I mean, Cheryl Miller let them know ahead of time. She said they want to beat the brakes off these people, and they already knew that, Rob. They knew they lost 3 years ago. They also knew that Nanike, Arike, and Caitlin were ticked off. They weren't on the Olympic team either this time or in 2021 in Nanike's case. And guess what? She shot 7 for 9, 7 points. Caitlin Clark had 10 assists. 3 of them were fantastic. And we know what Arike did, 34 points in the second half, just alone. So,
and I think with Coach Reeve, they even end up, which I stated before in another video, they double teamed Caitlin Clark. I've never seen that in an all-star basketball game.
And I don't think it works because she passed so well. She hit open people, and it actually, I think, backfired on her. They should have just put the best defender on her. But she was determined to hold Caitlin Clark down, and she didn't hold him down passing-wise. Obviously, three-point shooting did, but that's because Caitlin Clark's three-point shot has been off. I think she's just tired. She gets the break. I can't wait to see what her shooting percentage is after the Olympic break in the last 14 games, Rob.
Reeve got outcoached, definitely.
And, that doesn't say much for someone who's supposed to be the best coach in the WNBA. Cheryl Miller hasn't coached since 2016.
Yeah, if she comes up and beats you, I would be embarrassed.
Right. But Cheryl Miller shows that basketball can be fun, coaching can be fun. Unlike Coach Sides, who knows nothing about motion, won't give the keys to Ferrari for Caitlin Clark, and is such a downer afterwards, and then doesn't take any responsibility herself after they lose and throws her players underneath the bus. Who wants a coach like that? I mean,
really, Mark, coaching is fun. I think I may have told the story before where my thing was being from East Coast when I was coaching out in California. The fouls I was like, that's a Pac-10 call. That's a Pac-10 call. And then I said that once to a referee, and he teed me up. And I turned to one of my players. I go, obviously, it's Stanford, man. So it's like.
Rob, we know you stole the idea from Hoosiers too, where you gave the guy the technical, the one that you pretended you made it up.
They copied me. That's correct.
No, Hoosiers came out before you did it. We discussed this.
And that led to a championship. Not that one, but this one didn't. But that led to our championship too. That got that technical. Not this one.
If you guys missed it on the live show, Rob said that. Well, he said this in a previous video that the Hoosiers stole the idea about telling the ref to give him a technical. So I asked him in the live show, "What year did you do this?" And he told me it was like 4 years after Hoosiers came out, which was 1986. Because I looked up the Hoosiers year because I couldn't remember what year. He told me 1990. I go, "Okay, Rob, you saw Hoosiers in that 4-year period, and you stole it from the Hoosiers. Give me a technical." It's a good idea, but it wasn't your idea, Rob. It wasn't original. Rob lied. Let me know down below in the comments about if you think Rob lied about that. I actually caught him.
Lied? They stole it from me.
Rob's full of it.
We ended up winning a championship, though. We win a championship because
I got us all on videotape, Rob. both when you said it was your idea and when I caught you in the lie.
I'm going in. I have access to our videos. I'm going to go in and edit that part out. So
that's not going to happen, Rob. I got control over it. All right, hey.
But anyway, that's what I'm saying.
Everybody come tonight and give Rob a hard time about lying about giving himself a technical to the ref. And I'm going to do live 6 to 8 today, Eastern time. So join us for that every Monday, except for major holidays and except for the next 2 Mondays, because we'll be doing the Olympics live from 2 to 5, because that's when it's prime time in Paris, and that's when the marquee events are. We'll be covering that, except for when the women's basketball team is playing between 2 and 5. Won't be covering that. I'll walk away. I'll turn off the stream, everything, whatever. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Hit that notification bell when you do. We're going for 3,000 subscribers, and we need your help. If you like this video, hit the like button. And guess what, Rob? If you want to donate to this channel, Rob wants to donate to the channel, don't you? So we can buy our new studio. You can super chats down below, and we have a link to PayPal now. So we'll see you in the next video.
Peace out.